Dredge is my favorite deck in Pauper. This is because it is unique, it has its own idea of value, it has its own card advantage engine, and it is very different, a different style of magic compared to the other decks of the format. In Pauper, card advantage, the value, has always meant cards in hand. So, if Icor Wellspring plus Dispute, blue cantrips, draw discard effects. Instead, making value with this deck is a different concept. Of course, the cards in hand matter, because you have to do a lot of land drops, and you have to cast your creatures from the end, because they make they mill. But you have also another toolbox from which you can take cards and make powerful plays, and this toolbox is the graveyard. So the idea behind this deck, which makes this one unique, is that if you want to have answers, you don't have to draw cards, but you have to mill, you have to dredge, and search for the answers in the graveyard. Of course, this strategy is very good against some archetypes, and not so good against other ones, because in some cases you have better answers. For example, Near to the Bone is a great card, which is even better than a Weather the Storm. Or you have a very good way to close the game, such as the Giant, but you don't have, for example, an answer to a creature, a removal with flashback. So against Glee, it is a disaster. As regards this list, this is a list of mine. I have won a tournament before the release of MH3 with this deck. It was in Terni, a Super EPT with 84 people, if I'm not wrong. And but then, of course, with the release of MH3, this deck suffered a lot. Between the ban of Glitter and the release of MH3, this was a banger, because it was strong against control decks and strong against aggro decks, which represented the largest slice of the meta. So this was very powerful, but of course, after the release of the MH3 expansion, the combo and the Trap and Charm made the deck almost disappear. But now we are back. Also in the Paupergeddon, this deck, not this list of course, but the archetype made a top 4 by Andrea Uccello. So I'm glad this deck now represents a good choice. Of course, has a bad matchup against Glee, but in the other against the other decks of the meta, it is a good choice, and I'm happy to play this deck again. So let's talk about the list. As I've already said, this is a list of mine. I took my previous list and I've made some changes. The first card I really thought a lot about is Malevolent Rumble. I wasn't convinced in the beginning of this card, because of course is very powerful if you draw it, but that's the point. If you draw it, if you mill it, is like Exhume. They are very bad cards. So it is not such synergistic with the deck, but it is very powerful. And now I want to try the playset, because I'm seeing all the players on this deck are running the playset of this card, so let's give it a try. I don't like Maverick. I prefer to have less mill cards but stronger, such Circle of the Land Druid. I have 2 of them, but in my opinion they are better than Maverick. For the plan I want to have, for sure, not in general. I'm not an expert anymore of this deck after MH3. And I'm a little bit afraid for the count of lands, because I used to play 15 plus 9 cycling lands creatures. I also had an elephant, but then I want to try the current mana base the other players are running. So this is an experiment, and I definitely want 4 Gnaw to the Bone, because I really want to try to win the first game against Mono Red, against Madness, and also against Mono Blue. Terror. Gnaw to the Bone against these 3 archetypes is the card. Of course, against all the other archetypes is weak, but I prefer to have this card, the playset of this card, already in the main list. I also want 4 giants, because during the 4th, the 5th turn, I really would like to reanimate 2 giants, so maybe I make an Exhume plus a Dread Return flashback, or even cast the Dread Return and then flashback the same on another giant. So I really want to have the giant or the giants already in the graveyard since the first turns. So 4 of them, in my opinion, it is strong. And of course, if you draw them, you want to cry, but that's the deck, in my opinion. Instead, as regards the sideboard, we have 4 Ray of Revelation for Glee. Of course, is a very bad card, it is a very bad plan, but it is the only one we have. So, as someone said, the democracy is a bad government type, but it is the best. This is the same idea. This is a bad plan against Glee, but this is the best, in my opinion, because it is very difficult to draw the snuff outs, and they also keep the Duress, keep the Tamio. So I think we only have to have an answer which is very synergistic with the plan. We mill a lot. We try to have a huge giant since the first turns, and while we are milling, we find a weak but always an answer. So this is the best idea, in my opinion. And then we have for Grudge, of course, very good card against a lot of archetypes, Affinity, Mono Red, Madness, everyone running the relics, so it is the playset of Grudge is mandatory. Then I didn't know what to put for the last 7 cards, because the worst matchups are Glee and mono white, but against Glee I have only 4 slots, which are the Gnaw to the Bone ones, and so against mono white I don't think there is an hope for this deck. But I wanted to try the Drawing Sorrow, because when I have a doubt about the side, I always increase the side against Mono Red, because I expect that a lot. So Drawing Sorrow is almost free, because you can take out the Dread Return, the Giants, so it is almost free against that archetype, and maybe can give us an hope against Mono White. I don't think so, but in some spots, if you manage to scam the first game, maybe in G3, if you draw this card, you can do something. So this is also a try. And finally, the last 3 cards, I really didn't know what to put. For sure, I had the idea to put something against the graveyard, but the Coffin Purge, in my opinion, is very bad in this meta, because we don't have familiars, we don't have Jeskai, Flickertron, and if I have to play against the mirror, I prefer to have the Bojuka, or if I have to play against Mono Blue Terror, which is already a good matchup, but if I expect it a lot, I prefer, of course, to have the Bojuka than the Coffin Purge. So I also hate to play the mirror decks, the mirror matches, sorry, and so I wanted to put these 3 cards, and if I find a mirror and I find this card, it is almost GG. So so this is my idea. This is the list. Let's play some Magic. Okay, first match, against Alexito 99. Alexito, we start. This is for sure a keep. For sure. It is not for sure a keep, but it is a keep. Go, Alexito. Ooh, this is an interesting matchup. This is, how it is called? The Poison Storm. So we milled. Ooh, we milled the imp. Good. That's pretty good. Wow. We're milling very well. So I think we attack. And then we play the scrap. The plan is very simple in this case. As you can see, we do not have many other plays, many different plays to do. Dredge, mill. Okay, so we have a poison counter. I think I have to heal this. Yes, I can heal this. Let's dredge. So now I think I have the imp. So let's think about this land. It is very simple to play this land, but if we want to mill, maybe it is better to cycle this, because in this way we have an higher count of creatures. So let's yield until the end step and end step. Cycle this. They do not have the green for the Weather the Storm. This is good. Wow, what a bad meal. So okay, I think in this I don't know if we have to reanimate the scrap now, because they could run the breath weapon. So as they don't have the red mana, we can think to accelerate to play creatures to have the dread return. So they go to 16. They go to 17 plus the, I don't know. Maybe we take this turn to. Maybe we take this turn not to try to close the game. We only attack. We play a Stinkweed Imp. Yes, I think this could be a plan. We can play the Stinkweed Imp. Dread Return. In this way we have the Stinkweed Imp in the graveyard. We deal 11 damages. They go to 5. We have a giant in the play. But then we do not have 2 creatures. This is tough. This is tough. Instead, in the next turn, if we dread return a giant, we can win. So I think this is the play. This is the play, of course, and then we have to think about as we did before for the Generous Ant or the Haunted Mire. I think we can do this. I hope they won't play. Oh no, they have the green now or the red. Maybe I should have played the giant. Let's see. Let's see. I really hope them not to draw the red source or the green source, but the deck does that. Main 2, and wow, this is interesting. This is pretty interesting. We do not have to dredge in this turn. We draw. Upkeep, they do nothing. Interesting. Well, it is tough for sure. I think here we can't play around the breath weapon, honestly. We can make a double giant if we mill another one, so maybe we are out of Weather the Storm because this is an ability. Okay, we have, wow, this is huge. So now let's attack for sure. And then we can think about it. Okay. Snap. Snap is interesting. Snap is pretty interesting. I didn't expect this at all. So now they untap the black, okay. They for sure have Weather the Storm, for sure. But I think we have to... So if we do... No, I don't... I think we have to play this. The circle. Yes, for sure. And now play the Dread Return on the giant. Sacrifice. Okay, so if they gain 6, they gain 12, but we can't do anything. So I'm going to sacrifice this tree because we already have the Sync with Imp. We take an untapped land, okay. Sure. We expect you weather the storm. But you are 5. Okay. So tap a land, now go. Let's hope they don't make strange loops and kill us. I accept another Weather the Storm. I accept it. I do not accept to lose. I wouldn't accept to lose, but... 3 cards in hand, okay? This is the most powerful card in their deck, for sure. A good way to start. Now they have 3 2-mana drops, but we won the game, so... With 2 of them, they can play infinite 2-mana proliferate. But that wasn't the case. So the side is very simple for grudges, and in, and for Near the Bone out. Do we want anything else? They have deep analysis, but I think we need all these 56 cards, so I think we can submit in this way. Okay. This is a keep for sure. A strong keep. They're searching for land. Interesting. This is good because in this way this land has only 2 counters. But of course they had a good start. Okay, upkeep. Okay, now I think we want to play the Satyr because it attacks. Ooh, Conduit in this spot is very strong. A line was to play Malevolent Rumble, so if we didn't see the land but we saw the ant or the troll, we didn't have the risk to going in mana screw, but I think the damage is more important. Okay, do we have something to exhume? We have the ant. I don't think that's worth it. Maybe. I mean, I think we have to run for other things. Let me think. 5 damage turn without the weather. I mean the 5 damage do not depend on casting spells, so it's a clock of 6 damage, and we are playing around the weather the storm, so it can be a good play, but I think here we only need to maybe the prowler or the rumble. The prowler deals damage, maybe 2, which is a plan. Yeah, maybe I think the prowler. I think the prowler. Okay, this is good. Let's hope to. Oh, this is good. Okay, we have a mini race. Let's see if this will be enough. Okay, this is interesting. 7 cards in hand. I think here you simply want to attack. We have no poison counters, so they can't play the spell. No, they can play the spell, but first they have to poison us. Okay, they yield. They yield until the end of turn. Interesting. At this point, I think I'm going to also. They could have the fog. They run the fog and they have the green. So I think in this spot it is better to make this. So we attack them by 2 directions: the combat and the graveyard. We have the Stink with Imp. They did nothing in my turn. With 7 cards in hand, they want to storm in 1 turn, or they don't have the poison cards. Really weird, really weird. We can discard the giant with the scrap, but I think we will mill another giant. 2 black, okay, the chalice. Okay, they're searching for the poisonous card. Maybe here we take a new huge weather. Okay. So this is 12 life points. No, much more. They did cast 2 Weather the Storm. Okay. Okay, I don't think they. Okay. So it is not that bad because we have a strong race. We can crack this. Okay, okay. I don't. I don't feel in a bad spot, honestly. I think here I don't want to scrap, so I'm gonna attack first. Okay, I feel I need to break this, but I hope to do it finding a land first. Okay, we find it. Oh wow, this is good. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, can we do something really powerful? If we return a Lotlet, it's 9 damage. They go to 24. No, I don't think we can win this turn, so I will simply... But I think it is worth it to reanimate a Lotret. I mean, we have... yes, I think it is worth it. It is worth it, honestly. Strong, this ability. I think I want another Pylon. Yes, such a good card, Pylon. They do not have the weather, so this was a good spot to do this. And I think now I want to grudge from the end, because in this way I am mana efficient. I could take the forest to have double grudge. Yes, of course, maybe this was a mistake, but the pylon is a card in graveyard, so it is very strong. I think here we can yield. Okay, they're storming. And now I have the poison. So we have to hope them not to draw another Weather the Storm or not to close the game. They have a lot of mana. They also have now the Pentad Prism. But we have a race, we have a strong graveyard, we have a strong hand. So I think our plays were good. I could have reanimated an ant before, but I was afraid of Moment's Peace or stuff like that. So in this way we played around a lot of things. Maybe we slow down ourselves too much, but okay, they pass. Wow. Wow, this is a good news. We can crack this. We can crack this, and I don't think they have zero mana spells. If they had the weather, they would play in the previous turn, obviously. So what do they have? Okay, so it is not a problem at all. If we deal 12 damage, they go to 10, and then we can win. So I think I'm simply doing this. Let's see what happens. Sure. Okay. Do I want to reanimate the scrap? Definitely not. Because I can play Exhum, which is better, honestly. Here we deal a lot of damage if they do not have the piece. They do not have the piece. Let's attack also with the spawn to send a message. So then we play pylons and they scoop. GG. Okay, second match, we are on the draw. We keep. Good end. Affinity. Interesting matchup. We have to dodge the spell bomb. or we have to force it some way. Okay, they do nothing. Here I think I want the Haunted Mire. So I have turn 2 and turn 3 good plays. Ooh, this is strong. This is so strong. Yes. Gonna definitely play it. Okay. Do I want this on top? Yes, for sure. In this way I take it with the Satyr. Another idea was to put this in the graveyard and hoping to mill more cards, but I think the land drop is too important, making the land drop. So they're doing nothing, which is weird. Maybe they have Thoughtcast. No, they have Dispute, but they did want to dispute the land. Okay. For us is good. This is very good. Draw. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's see what they do. It's like we are on the play because they sacrifice the land, but they have a lot of powerful plays. For sure, not the rat. Why put the graveyard here? Okay, this is not, in my opinion, a powerful play, so it is good for us. I mean, they are stopping the race, of course, but now they take a giant which is huge. Okay. Not too many creature cards in graveyard, for sure. But we have to do this giant before a spellbomb arrives, because that we could waste all our damage. Do we have 2 lands? We do not have 2 lands, so maybe let's think about to sacrifice only one circle. This is a big boy. I'm happy with this turn. This was a very good turn. Let's see what they do. They can respond in a strong way, of course, but we've played a good Magic, so I'm happy with that. Sure. Crackland Shaman is very good with toxin analysis. I mean, it's good. Maybe very good is okay. Okay, now I understand. They rat. They deal 5 damage. They are playing tempo, which is not a bad idea. But if I see the Neo to the Bone, they don't see the spell bomb. It is we have a lot of time. So let's dredge for sure. Okay. We can't play the 3 creatures, so I think the best idea is to start with the Prowler, because he's a creature and maybe sees the Neo to the Bone. Okay, the land is good. And then I think I want to make an imp, even unless we see a Neo to the Bone with this pylon. Oh wow, Exhume is strong. Exhume is pretty strong. Do we can we draw it now? No. So let's play the imp, which is a great champ, and pass. And hope they don't see the spell bomb. That's the only card which kills us. I mean, maybe not kill, but very tough to overcome. Okay, star. They played the land. So I don't want to die to the galvanic, so I'm definitely blocking. And I think I'm blocking. They could have bargain, but doesn't matter. I definitely block this way. I get rid of the giant creature. Do they search for the spell bomb? No, they don't search for the spell bomb, which is interesting. I think now I have to dredge again. No! Oh, that was a mistake. I really forgot to have the exhume. That was a bad play for sure, but we have the Neo to the Bone. So how can we... I really forgot. I had the exhume on top. My bad, definitely my bad. Okay, let's think about it. I think here our play is to put the imp. First, conduit pylons, for sure. Because if we see another exhume or a dread return, okay, this goes directly in the graveyard. So let's play an imp and let's attack and see what they do. I can also play another imp and try to win, for sure. They have the Gallblast, in my opinion. Do we go for the win here? Do we go for the win? They waste a Galvanic in this way, or a cast down. If they go cast down here, I can yes, I'm definitely going for the win. I'm definitely going for the win. Okay. Maybe they have a Rebuke. I'm not playing around the Rebuke, honestly. Doesn't matter. GG. The plan was solid, even though I made a mistake. So, the sideboard. The sideboard is this because we want to be the aggro. If we need to cast this, there is something wrong with our strategy, in my opinion, because it is we can't make I mean, they for sure have the spell bomb, so we don't have time. We have to aggro, and life total doesn't matter, in my opinion. Could matter in some spots, but in general, I don't think so. Okay, this is wow. We're having such good hands. I'm going to search for the swamp, play the satyr. This is good. This is very good. Thank you. So now the plan can change. Now the plan can definitely change because it is free. I'm gonna take the double land and grudging this. I don't know if it's strong, but I think I had to make this play. These are good draws. I mean, this is not, but the Dread Return is a very good draw. Ooh, Pylons. Ooh, and a Grudge in the graveyard. So good, the Pylons. I mean, in this spot, if they were a Swamp, maybe it was better, but I don't think I want to reanimate the Troll. The Troll. I don't know. Let's see what they do. Okay, they're stuck with the lands, which is good news for us. I think here my plan is to pay the pylons for sure, to search for a giant with this, to attack and to be open to both cycle and destroying the land. Okay. Do we want to play the Scrapwork? I don't think so. I mean, we could have discarded the Dread Return, reanimate a Troll, but if they have cast down, I'm definitely not happy with that. So I think our plan is to be open with the Grudge if they... Wow. This is... Oh, I mean, I can do this. No? Fair enough. Shock. They cast a shock. Do I want to cycle this Ant? Do I want to have the land drop? They're trying, they have, for sure they have another Gallblast. So in the next turn, I think I'm going to... Nah, I think I need this hand. Okay, this was a good draw. So attack, and then reanimate something huge. Okay, the troll is stronger if you want to close the game. The ant is stronger if we are afraid of Gallblast plus munition. But I mean, they need 3 Gallblasts are 12 damage. We have another hand, I think here. Toda la vida, the troll from Casadium. No. No. I wanna cry. If they go Spellbomb, we have a good plan. We have a giant, we have 2 giants. This doesn't do anything. We're playing around a graveyard 8, in my opinion. So here maybe I want to, yes, here I want to put this scrap in play. Or do I just want to slam the generous ant? I think we have to exploit our graveyard resources before they go for a spell bomb. So it is better here, in my opinion, to play the scrap. We can discard another scrap. Okay, they decide not to gallblast someone of our creatures. Wow, this is huge. This is huge. Do I want to cast it these 2 times? Let's attack. I don't want to. I don't want to play this for sure. My plan is to play this 2 times after Dread, after making a Dread return on a troll, of course. Pylons, or no, I think here we need the swamp to be more agile with the Dread return. Do you have another? No, but you can have a cast down. Okay, so let's play the swamp and pass the turn, hoping they will go tap out. Okay, let's put the stop in upkeep, because if they don't make the dispute, okay, so it is time to make this play. If they had the dispute, they for sure would have done it here. So I assume they do not have the dispute. Why? Why? Why not? Am I missing anything? Why do not playing it on the Igor? I don't understand this, but doesn't matter. I think we force them to tap out this turn. It is okay. Okay, 0 mana, 0 life gained. No play, maybe, for this turn. Okay, land, for sure. Okay, so we can cast a giant, simply. And be lethal? Yes, we are lethal, because we have the generous ant in hand. So we can cycle it and deal 7 damage. So let's cycle the 3. Oh no, I don't have the... I have precisely 7 mana in this turn if I play this land. So... do we want to slam the ant? But then we are under the shaman and toxin analysis, and I don't like this, honestly. So we can simply slam the giant, and then we can dread return it the next turn if they go toxin plus shaman. Okay. How do you defend yourself, Rederick? This is not good. Enough. Okay, GG. Third match, we are on the draw. Irenicus MFS. Okay, this is a solid keep. We are opening such good hands this league until now. Okay, where Skred or Jeskai. Sure, my friend. Do we want to play Rumble? Or Scrap? I think Rumble. We are... they could have Spell Pierce. I prefer maybe the Scrap work. Yes, definitely the Scrap work. I can discard... this is a tough choice. This is a tough choice for sure, because the giant, if they do not have counter spell, the giant is lethal at one point of the game, but also the Neon to the Bone are very good. I think I'm going to discard this. Their goal is to, for sure, play the Monarch as soon as they can. So I'm going to attack for sure. They did one top, one bottom. I think here I have to try the Malevolent Rumble. 100% they counter this card. Okay. We got rid of a counter effect. I expected Spell Pierce. For sure. They did what they had to. I need the Swamp here, because if we top deck a Dread Return, it would be very strong. That counter was huge on the Rumble. I think we do not have place, because the Ant, if we draw another card, is very strong. Doing such a fourth turn for us is very bad for sure. They put their win condition, and in response they do basically nothing. So it is not okay. They of course do not attack. They don't want to waste their bolts on this creature. I understand you, opponent. Okay, I'm happy to have the giant in hand. I don't think they will counter this card, honestly. Okay, we have the imp in the graveyard, so let's pass. We have 4 creature cards. Brainstorm, okay. I don't think I'll never cast the to the bone, even if they go tap out. So let's yield. Okay. Interesting. They're going to play Murmuring Mystic, maybe, or an Augur of Bolas. Or are they going to let us steal the Monarch? I hope so. 0 top, 2 bottom. Okay. Could be worse for us, for sure. Okay, so now they are... oh, I had to cycle this, for sure. But I think it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh yes, I don't know if... okay, so we can make a giant? No? I think this is a very good spot to make a giant, honestly. We deal 7 damage, we put the Stinkweed Imp in the graveyard, we take a land, we can cast the next turn the Ant. I'm happy with this, honestly. I'm really happy with this. They have to of course the Skred here is free for them, but we're going ahead. We're going ahead, so I'm happy. I don't know. It's maybe they want to focus their counter spells on the Nymph Reborn. So now they deal. We go to 11. Yes, maybe I have to cycle this Ant. Let's see what happens. Yes, I'm. No, I don't think I want to cycle this, honestly. Okay, Stinkweed Imp. Okay, we have 10 creature cards in the graveyard. So, if they go double bolt, double counter spell, we lose. For sure. But do they want to go double counterspell, double bolt? I think here we have to pass and maybe make this place in the upkeep. I think it doesn't really matter. Ah, that's tough. That's tough, but now in the main phase this could have made sense, but... wow, this is good. This is pretty good. Do we want to... nah, we're good with this. We're pretty good with this. Sure. We're pretty good. Of course, they can put double terror. They can put up mystic for sure. So they increase their raise, but for us it is okay. 2 mana. Foretold, okay. Foretold. I don't know if playing this Ant is such a good idea, honestly. Because at this point of the game, they can resolve this card with only a Skred. So I think this has to go away for the red land. In this way we can cast the giant and which are the very good cards. So in this spot I think I want to go... oh, they could have breath weapon. So I think we have to respect that card and play only 1 imp. Behold the Multiverse. I think we want to cast this and try to let them use the counterspell, hoping they do not have Spell Pierce. Wow, this is pretty bad. They for sure will bolt this. They're doing such a card advantage, so it is very tough, this game. Monarch 4th turn on the play, and in response we do nothing is really hard to overcome. Okay, for sure, bolt. Now they deal a lot of damage. They for sure have at least one counterspell. They don't care at all about our creatures. Lorien, okay. This is maybe good because they can only counter one Now to the Bone. Unless, no, they could have another Spell Pierce, of course. Sure, they respect the Scrapwork, which is a very good play. They go to discard. Let's dredge. Let's play a Now to the Bone. Dispel, wow. So they deal 6, 11. We go to 6. They have a lot of stuff. I think here we have to try. Even if we are under Spell Pierce, we will be under Spell Pierce anyway in the next turns. They didn't cast a single counterspell. This is scary. They only cast a Spell Pierce, Lose Focus. Okay, so okay. If they have double bolt, we lost. But I mean, as I already said, this was tough since the beginning, since that 4th turn, which really was painful. They attacked in this way, so they have double bolt or they have another creature to, or they have double counterspell. I mean, that'll be enough. Lorien, so they shuffle. They are searching for the counterspell. Oh, okay, no, they found the bolt for sure. We didn't punish them at all after the Monarch, and this cost us the game, the first game. But I think this is a good matchup for us. Of course, if they have the relic, it's going to be very tough, but I wonder if I want the Boshuka Bogs. I think Now to the Bone are very strong. The Boshuka also are very strong. Maybe I want... because I don't know if the plan we were pursuing in the first game, it is possible to have also in the G2 and G3 because they have the relics. So doing such a plan is very strong without the relic, but it is weak with the relic. So I don't know if it is worth it to have this Neo to the Bone or not. Maybe I can cut 2 of them in place for the and putting the Boshuka Bog. Let's try it this way. That's a mulligan for sure. This is a pretty good keep. That's a keep, and we do this way. So we play the conduit, and in response to the trigger we cycle the troll. That's a mandatory play, because if we see a good card on top, if you see a good card on top, but then you have to cycle, it is useless to have that card on top. Oh no, they respect us. They're respecting the Exhume. I don't think I can play the Exhume now. But I can play around this. Maybe this is inverse psychology, but okay. Do I want to have the double black or the red? I think I want to have the double black. Sure. So they will put this, pretending to have the no, okay. They have counterspell if they do this play, in my opinion. So let's play a Satyr Wayfinder. If they want to go lose focus, for us is okay. Counterspell is super okay. Okay, counterspell is definitely okay. We have the land. Sure. Maybe in this spot it was better to have the red source, but could have gone differently. So instead, I think okay. We have the Exhume. We have the Exhume on the giant or the troll. That's a good question. That's a pretty good question. So they can play the Skred in 2 turns. The giant deals already a lot of damage, but they can play a terror. So I think I'm going to exhume the troll. Yes. Or the ant. The ant is pretty solid. I mean, 5-7 against a Skred deck is huge. No, I think I want to go giant, honestly. I think I want to go giant. They have this Skred, so let's deal some damage. If they put a blocker, it's okay. Okay, we had the Stinkwid Imp, and we have the Boshuka Bog. This is pretty interesting. They have to go... Wow! Wow, this is pretty interesting. This is a very interesting play. Here we have to... We have to dredge here. This is a question I don't think we want to dredge. I really don't think. So, let's steal this Monarch for sure. Some way. They saw we didn't take the imp, so maybe they could go like, okay, they do not have the decree. Okay, no, they decide to block anyway. So do I want the Boshuka Bog or the Conduit Pylons? No, I think the Boshuka Bog. Toda la vida. In this way we can play 2 things. I don't care about the terror, honestly. If we see another giant, okay, this is the Conduit Pylons are so strong. They fix, they do a lot of things. Very, very strong. And we will draw a card, or even dredge. I think we will... what do you want to do here? I think we have to 3-6. I think we want to dredge, honestly. I don't think they kept the breath weapon. Okay, of course you are the monarch. Who am I to not to let you become the monarch? Even if they go relic in this spot, it isn't such a problem. Okay, now this can be a problem. Three five, they could tap 2 and put the terror. Do we have another imp? No, we don't have another imp. They do not have the removal, so we steal the monarch again. This is good. This is pretty good for us. Can they close the game next turn? No, because we go to 9, so we can attack without any fear. So here we want to see a lot of cards. So first of all, we have to play Rumble, because in this way we are not under Spell Pierce. We have to search for the Dread Return. We didn't see the Dread Return, but we saw the Prowler, which is good. I mean, do I want to go Scrapwork Mat now or Prowler? I think Prowler, because in this way we are out Spell Pierce. So let's play this Prowler. And there is the Dread Return. Okay, let's attack and play the Dread Return. What do we sacrifice? For sure this, which is bad. For sure for sure this and this. We have a 2/2. Maybe it was better to have the Stink with Imp, but this blocks, so... Okay, now we are on the draw. They didn't see the Relic. I honestly don't think they played the Relic. Boshuga would have worked pretty well, but we had a stronger play to do. But it was strong. I think we go this way. We go this way, yes. Mulligan. That's a solid keep. It is not solid, but it is a keep for sure. Okay, we have to... Yes. Yeah, we have to put him on the bottom, the imp for sure. Okay, now, do we want to play the Rumble? I think so. Yeah, I think so. But if they counter it, it's a disaster. It's a disaster, yes. It is tough. I mean, I think we have to play maybe in a slow way. Okay. We are... we have to hurry up, honestly. Okay, this is a very good draw. I think they're going to counter the first drop I'm doing. I don't think it is the right choice, but okay. So I thought that because of how they played the last games, which I think they played very well. Now I think they will slam the Monarch. No, they don't. Wow, they're stuck with 3 lands. This is such a good news for us. This is such a good news. They could have breath weapon. So we have to respect this. First attack. And then we play the circle. Hoping to find a land, so if they go breath weapon, we can take back the land. There is no the land. Okay, this goes to the graveyard and let's see what they do. They do not have brainstorm, they do not feel okay. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. We knew that. Lorien, okay, they drew Lorien. Snow-covered island. I don't know. I think I want to draw lands in this spot and play an no. Now I will play an exhume for sure. They have to counter this. Let's see how. Wow, they let this resolve. Wow, this is a free giant. This is a free giant. This is incredible. And now let's play the rumble, because also even if they have a pierce for us is good. Okay, this is a land. They do not have pierce. They for sure made us play the exhume because they have Skred. But if they go Skred, for us is okay because we deal how much damage we deal. Okay, we've won. So okay, they were stuck with 3 lands. They had the breath weapon, but our plays were more powerful. Good league until now. Okay, 4th match we against Bruno BTO. We are on the play. This is an interesting end. We have double survival effect. We have a lot of good draws. This is a weird end. I think I'm going to keep it anyway, because with 2 surveillance, I think safe it is not the right word, but almost safe to keep this end. We are on the play. On the draw, I don't think I would have kept this hand, but even if we make a 2-mana drop during the 3rd turn, would be okay. So let's hope to have a good top deck the next turns. Okay, they are Affinity. No. Why am I assuming that that's Affinity? Okay, if we found a land, man, this would be great. But also an ant. Also an ant would be very strong. This is a land, so we will take this and say thank you. But we are probably we are late. In this game we are late. Let's see if they continue to to push. Okay. If they go imp is a disaster. If they go Arms of the Vein, okay. Fury Temper is okay. We are late of a turn in this game. We have absolutely the need to hit the land, but also the also a cycling creature. So I think here I'm going to play the Malevolent Rumble, because if we find land cycling creature, we can play the land. Okay, we found the pylon, which is great. We have only 2 creatures in graveyard. I think I have to graveyard this. We didn't find the imp, so now we have we need to. I don't know how we can survive this game. They have 7 cards in hand. They have a good race. Let's see what happens. For sure, this is not a problem. We are 10 life points. I don't know if it is worth it to gain 4 life, honestly. Tap out. The next turn we have the same problem. So okay, this is quite good. This is quite good. Too many exhumes, for sure. I think here I'm going to play a satyr, trying to see oh, this is bad. We neither have the we have the giant, but I mean maybe we are forced to play the swamp and try to exhume a creature. This is the plan. Or we can play the Stinkweed Imp. In this way we die with 2 Galvanics or 3 bolts. Instead, if we go to 7, we die to a Galvanic and a bolt. I think our plan is to play the Imp in this spot. Yes, I think we do not have much choice. Yep. Three cards in graveyard. Such bad. Okay, they didn't have the bolts, because I think they would have played them at the end of turn. They're searching for them. This is the problem with Malevolent Rumble. If you draw it, it is good. If you mill it, is very bad. Okay, we lost. Maybe it was a mistake to keep that end, for sure. It was my mistake to keep that end. So I take the responsibility of this loss. And now we have to try to to win, because it would be sad to lose against a good matchup. I mean, that's a strong deck for sure. I don't think it is a problem to lose against Madness, but for this deck is a is a good matchup. So would be sad. I think here I want to not hold the giant for sure. I also ask myself about the utility of Exhume. Exhume, I always take this card out with against mono red, because I think is weak, but against Madness can be good, because the Ant is more important against Madness than against mono red. So I think the plan is that to try to reanimate a big ant that can block the Snacker and and the imp, their imp, then what can we remove, put, take out? I think these are all mandatory cards. The grudges, I think they are, I think maybe two exhumes. I mean, that's a play we want to do for sure, but it is not synergistic with the plan. We have to mill a lot to survive. So it is good to have two of them because it is almost free in place of the two giants, but I don't think I want more of them. Instead, the grudges are very useful because the problem with the madness is that the deck is very clunky, sometimes really suffer with the mana base, so we have to try to scam on their mana base. This is an incredible hand. This is an incredible hand. If we don't win with this hand, I think I'm gonna retire. No, I'm not. I'm not going to retire, but would be more sad than anything else. We have the red also for the grudge. So if they go like Furnace, if they go and we top deck the grudge is huge. Okay. Okay, let's search for the land. If we find a land on top, we can play this, but we don't find it, so I think we're going to play a safer Malevolent Rumble, which will take a swamp, because we need the black to Dread Return. We can start to Dredge and already cast Anya to the Bone. I think we will do this. I mean, we will Dredge, of course. I think here I want to go Rumble. Yes, Rumble. I need to find the land. Okay, we have a Nya to the Bone, which is great. We can attack to send a message and pass. Maybe I had to tap the swamp. In this way I'd be open of grudge, but in that case I would have sacrificed an Dread Spawn, and I don't like this because I have 2 Dread Returns, so it would be a waste of resources, and I definitely don't want to waste my resources. Here I hope to mill I hope to mill something huge. Oh, I mean, we already have a Lordlet Giant, so we're already happy with that. But if we mill like a Generous Ant, maybe it is better. Okay, now from the next turn we have to start to play the Nya to the Bone, because if they see the spell bomb, we waste our win condition. Here I think I'm going to, do I want to be open of, I think I want. Let me think. Next turn we can have Dread Return. We can have the Nya to the Bone plus the Scrapworks. So I think here I'm simply going this. I want to break lands, honestly, not blue token in this spot. No, I mean, I'm not sure of that, because they have another land drop. With the Rakdos Carnarium, they do not suffer much. They are slower, of course. In fact, we are turn 4 and we are 17, but at least they do not have the mana base problem. There are choices, for sure. Okay, I don't think this is a problem. We have a lot of life to gain this turn. We have a good race. I'm not feeling the pressure. So we can scrap it here. We can definitely scrap work. Pay 1. Oh yes, for sure. Can we close the game here? Can we? So they go to 10? No, they go... Yes, I think we can close the game here. Because if we go scrap work mat, these are 10 damage, they go to 6. We have a Dredge return. Ooh, we do not have the... And we can discard the Lotlet, so I think we are lethal. Wow, this was powerful. How much damage did we deal this turn? 10? 10 plus 10, 20? It is possible. Good. Pretty good. Turn 5. Okay, now we are on the draw. We are on the draw. Do we want the Exhume back? But it is a combo. It is a combo between 4 cards and 4 cards. It is very difficult to have it. We can't think this is our plan. I mean, our plan is to mill a lot, is to try to gain 12, 14 life in the 4th turn. This is anti-synergistic with the plan, so I don't want something to scam too. I want something more stable. This is a mulligan. This is a keep, but it is not... this is not a strong hand against them because it is slow. It is too much slow. We start with the red one because if we draw an untapped land and they go like furnace, we can think of making this play. Okay, this would be such going with making a 2-mana drop in this turn would be something very strong. Would be a win condition, almost a win condition. As the first turn, we are late of a turn. But now they didn't play any of them flying creature or any of their flying creatures, so it is good. Okay, this is very good. Do we want to break something? I don't think so. They have looting, but they have nothing to discard, so I think in this spot is better to make this play. I think I'm going to play the circle because I want a strong block against the Epicure. Even though I do not mill the land, I will block for sure. Okay, this scares me. Maybe they want to yield, so they only bolted us for that reason. Okay, we have a land, which is great, but we do not have the Kneel to the Bone. Okay, Snagger is worse than the Imp. They're doing a lot of card advantage. This is strong for sure. we have to see the the bond the next one or 2 turns. We have an interaction if they want to go Gallblaster with Metalcraft, but I don't know if we can. If they do not attack, we don't have the 4th land. We can search it, of course. Okay, in fact they are not attacking, which is bad for us. I think here I have to tap it this way because the Grudge is strong. We have the Pylons. Pylons is great for sure. In this way we can't play the Imp, but I don't think it matters. So here I'm going to play this to search for the Nyo. We don't see the Nyo. Do we have a Dread Return? No. But we can play the Scrap. We can play the Scrap. It is better to play the Scrap or the Stinkweed Imp. The Scrap sees 5 cards, which is very good. They can deal 10 damage. Apart from this, they can. Of course they can. I think here we have to... this is very tough. I think here this is very tough, honestly. Maybe I should have taken the forest. In this way I was open of many things. Did I have the forest in this with this malevolent? I don't remember. This is tough. Now maybe I want to play the Prowler. Okay, we have the Dread Return, but I mean it is the same. No, it is not. I think this is strong, this Dread Return, because can block the... In this way we take 2 damage. Instead, if we play the Ant, we take only 1, and we have also a strong an artifact which gives us the life. So in here I think I'm going to take the Pylons, honestly, because if we don't see the it's a look 1 card. I mean, we can search for the Nya to the Bond. Of course we have to put it in the graveyard, but that's all we can do in this spot. Okay, they have a lot of damage. Okay, they are attacking. I smell the death. I smell we are dead. Sure. Sure. Okay, they're searching for the arms of the vein. Wow, we are alive. We are alive. What? I don't know if we are alive for that much, but at least we are alive. So, what's our plan? Our plan is to is of course to dredge here. We have no other strategy. So we have to do this and we have to do this. No Gnaw to the bone. This is a problem. This is such a problem. Will the conduit pylons save us? No. No. So we have to gain only 3 life. Can we close the game in another way? No, because we deal 7 damage. They go to 13 and it is useless. So I think I'm simply gaining 3. Grudging their land, attacking with the scrap and hoping they do not deal 5 damage to me. We didn't punish them for that play. That's so sad. They are flashbacking this card, which can give them a 3 mana discard card, a land and another bolt. Fatalist, okay, they discarded this way. They for sure attack. Maybe it was better to attack first. Do we have a Stinkweed Imp? Okay, they do not have 4 artifact. Okay, can we see only 1 Gnaw to the Bone? I don't ask for 10 Gnaw to the Bone. Yeah, oh, we saw a Gnaw to the Bone. This is great. I mean, this is strong. Okay, let's be serious. Let's be serious. This is a key turn of course. I think here we have 6 lands. We have 6 lands. I think I want to put a Prowler in play. Okay. I think I want to gain a lot of life, hoping they do not have the strange cards. Wow, we are 30 life. And now we are in a good spot, for sure. Do we have Little in the previous turn? I think I just missed Little. Because I see 13. 13, Scrapwork, they were tapped out. Oh my god, I was so... I was so... I think I was so scared by the... to die that I've missed. Maybe I have to see again the turn, but seeing my graveyard, seeing the life point, I think I've just missed little. That's bad for sure. Okay, 1 card in hand. Highway Robbery. Okay, I think this is GG because we have the giant. So I think this is GG. So we put a Prowler. We play the scrap. Okay, GG. GG, this game was definitely crazy. This game was crazy. Okay, fifth and last match. This is a very strong hand against Fognano 5, which plays a snow covered island and following a preordain, which means where Skred. Okay, I think here I want to go pylons or swamp. Okay. I play satyr here. Yes, I play satyr. I always play first the creatures because I want to deal the damage by these creatures. So and this is in this spot Rumble can be countered by Spell Pierce. Okay. Satyr Wayfinder. Okay. Sure. You are representing counterspell. Let's see if you counter Malevolent Rumble thinking I'm stuck with a lens. You do it. Maybe you have an Archaeomancer to use with the counterspell. I hope no. This is cool. This is a cool card for sure. No, you have Mystic, which is pretty bad, honestly. But I mean, if that's the only play, I can't blame on you. Okay, I think here we're going simply to cast Rumble and Exhume. I don't think we have other. Okay, I think here I want the untapped land because yes, because it is better, simply better. In this spot we have all the black mana we want. This wasn't red, so I think here I'm simply exhuming. What I am exhuming? A giant? Because the risk is that if they this giant deals only 5 damage, how can I make this giant come from how can I make this giant die? Because if they jump every turn, this giant doesn't deal damage. So I think here I'm going another way is to reanimate the satyr, and in this spot I think it isn't so bad. But maybe the troll is the best choice because the giant, I need this giant bigger to be bigger. The satyr is okay, but I can play. I can make this play in the next turns. Instead, now the troll can deal a lot of damage if they do not have the destroyable. So I think in this spot it was right to play the troll. They can have double bolt, no, because they do not have the double red source. Let's see what they do. Oh, they have the destroyable. Okay. Bad news. That's for sure a bad news for us. Now it's tough. It's tough because We have to reanimate something, but I don't know why. I don't know how what to reanimate. I think here I don't know, because the satyr can find the stinkweed imp, which can find the scrapwork mats and make us dredge a lot. But I don't know if a threat now is better. I don't think the giant is an option in this spot. The choice is between the troll and the satyr wayfinder. I think the because if they draw the archaeomancer, I think I'm going to reanimate the troll, honestly. Counterspell, okay. We have to top deck. Okay, they are not tapping they tapped the white mana, which is I don't know why. Maybe they want to bolt our creature not to make us play the Dread Return. The race doesn't matter at all. Oh, this is not good. I think I'm going to cycle the Gnaw to the Bone. Let's see if they bolt. No, they don't bolt anything. So that's curious for sure. We have to Dread Return something here for sure. Prowler is good, I think. Prowler is good. So let's Dread Return the giant at this point, because the troll doesn't do anything anymore. The giant is 7 damage. 7 damage. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to bring back the satyr, because I kept the prowler on top. So I think here the giant. That's a bad play for sure. But that's all we can do in this spot. So now we have the Gnaw to the Bone. We will cast at the end of their turn. And I don't know where we are going, but I don't see I don't think we can win this game, but let's try. The key of the match was that Destroy Evil, for sure. That Destroy Evil was very strong. Okay, this doesn't matter at all. Okay, we have the Prowler, which is good. It's a good boy, the Prowler. We don't have the Imp. The Imp is such an important card in this deck, so we're going to attack for sure. And pass. Don't think we can do anything else. Sure. Do we have a good well, I mean, let's try. Maybe I would have done it pre-combat, but never mind. So we can easy discard one of these. Satyr is good. Okay, we have the Dread Return, but I don't think we have enough damage. We have oh my god, we have 11 damage. We have 11 damage. I wanna cry. I think here we're going to sacrifice, of course, these three. So they're not going to one, but yes, they're going to two. Let's see how they deal with these two giants. I'm playing in a slow way, but this game is tough. It's very tough. Archaeomancer plus Destroy Evil. Or Counterspell. Counterspell? This is interesting. Do I want to... Yes, I want to dredge, definitely. Definitely want to dredge. So, if they jump... Cool. Okay, let's reanimate this thing. Play costs. What costs? Skred. Skred on Giant. Okay. Okay. So, how many Exhume do we have in the graveyard? We have 3 Exhume. We have to draw another Exhume. I mean, we have to draw a card. Then, if it is an Exhume or something else, we can complain about. We can't dredge here. Okay, this is a card for sure. I think here I want to... They have Counterspell. If they have also the Ephemerate, we are cooked. So... But I think here, if I go Scrap plus... and this thing draws the 4th Exhume, which is the 21st card in a deck, this could be a plan, no? So discard this and re-exhume. This is not exhume, and let's attack with these two things, and I think they will jump. Let's see if they have the ephemerate. We tried. They in this game they would have gone to 1, so it is okay if we lose this game. Impulse. Wow, this is a curious choice for sure. This matchup, I feel the absence of the squirrels because we can make more Dread returns with the squirrels, flashback Dread return flashbacks, and without them instead we risk not to have enough creatures on table. Wow, they pick Lorien Revealed because they okay, they have 2, 4, they have 3 counter spells. This is strong. Now we have to draw the Dread Return or the Exhume. This is not any of them. So let's play the circle. I mean, we don't have anything to do this in this spot because they have counterspell. They have counterspell and I can't do much. They have ephemerate. If we drew something else, we could have done something, but in this way it is almost impossible. So we lost G1, which is pretty sad. We will try to win the next games. Oh, they can run Trap and Charm. This is pretty bad. Okay, for sure we do this. And then we have to decide, do we want the Grudge? I don't think they're running the Relic, honestly. They have Trap and Charm available. I don't know why they should run the Relic, so definitely not the Grudge. Maybe the Drawing Sorrow, because this can kill an Archaeomancer randomly, but strictly better than this for sure. Okay, I have to hurry up because this is a keep, even though I have the Bojuga here. I have to hurry up. Okay, 6 mulligan to 6. And I have a problem with the clock for sure. I have also a problem with this hand. This hand is a mulligan to 5 because because we have 2 dead cards in hand. Let's play Rumble first because it is more powerful than the Prowler and can search for the Generous Ant, for example, which will give us the land. We can play the Blanchwood Prowler with. Cleansing Wildfire? No. They didn't see a single Cleansing Wildfire in the previous game. That's curious for sure. Okay, we have this part of the hand which is useless and this part of the hand which is very strong. I hope to find a swamp. This is not what I was searching for. We have not such a bad graveyard. In fact, they're not tapping their mana. They are afraid of the plays we can have. Okay. Can they have Breath Weapon? I think in this... Yeah, no, I think in this spot I have to play the Prowler. Yes, I have to play the Prowler. In this way, I'm open to search for the swamp and play the Dread Return next turn and flashback. Okay, we have also the swamp, so I think here I'm going to play the Stinkweed Imp. Because I have to do something with this Stinkweed Imp. I'm wasting a creature, of course, in this matchup. It is not such a good idea, but okay, maybe they do not have the counterspell. That's interesting. And as I said, that was not such a good play, but these are very useless in the hand, and I needed this to die soon. Okay, this is not a problem at all. But this is the same I said in the previous match, and I lost in the previous game, and I lost. So better not to say that loud. Okay, I'm going to attack for sure. Then I'm going to play this friend. Do we have 2 Lootlet Giant? No, we don't have 2 Lootlet Giant, but we can do a strong play, which is this. And I think here I want to cycle this guy. and I want to take the swamp. Dredge return the Loudlet Giant. Play the wooded ridgeline, and I think we've done. So they're not in a good spot in my opinion. We're ahead, but let's see how they react to our pressure. I think here I don't want to dredge anymore. Why do I have to dredge? This is a good draw for sure. They are going to champ with Augur of Bolas. This doesn't make any sense in my opinion. But who am I to judge their place? Do I want to make them play the counterspell? Oh, no, okay, we are in the beginning of combat step. I think here I want to play 2 Stinkweed Imps and pass. Maybe I'm playing too much around the counterspell, but in this way I put a different pressure. I think this is a good play. They can't make an optimum turn in this way. Skred, okay, they have no counter spell at all if they make this play, so I could simply have won the previous turn, but they are pretending to have the counter spell very well. So now I think I'm simply going to slam this red return. Or the giant. Oh, wow. I think here I'm going to slam the giant. I mean, they could have loose focus. It would be so sad to lose against loose focus, honestly. So let's try this. Okay. Okay, interesting. Let's see their top deck. I'm really afraid of their top deck, honestly. Bolas. So we know the card they are finding. Preordain. So we do not know anymore the card they are they found. They not their bolas, but in this way they lose. They've just lost this game. So we're going on the game 3 to try to trophy. 7 mana, 6/5, 13 damage. This is the magic I like. So let's play the G3 for the trophy. And let's hope. I mean, the league is already a wonderful league, in my opinion. This deck behaved very well. Try to finish the league the best we can. This is not a good end. I think I'm going to mulligan. This is a bad hand. Mulligan also this. This hand does only one thing. Would be enough. I hope so. Let's see if they go for the cleansing. Okay, they don't go for the cleansing. They could have Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is not a card, a Jeskai Ephemerate card, but maybe it is a tech. So, okay, they do not have it, but they have the white. So, let's see if they have the Destroy Evil. They always have Destroy Evil. But doesn't matter, because we have another one. Turn 2, 6-5. Turn 3, 6-5. We tried. I mean, if they find the answers, I don't know what to say, honestly. Okay, they're missing the land drop, which is good. Let's see if they have another maybe 2 bolts or the Skred. Okay, they do not have anything. I think here I'm slamming the. I mean, we have 2 options. Do we want to? I think they'll go counter in any case. But this is a creature which deals damage. This is a card which is more powerful in order to find another mana source. They don't have Spell Pierce, so there is that matter. I think here I'm going to Prowler. Yes, I'm going to Prowler. Okay, they yield, so they don't have counterspell. This is good. This is good. Yes, this is good in my opinion. This is good because this takes out the Destroy Evil. So if they go like Bolt or something else, we can or Counterspell on the Malevolent Rumble. We can do a good play. Okay, they are 7 life. Satyr Wayfinder here is pretty good. We do not have the Dread Return. Do I want to play the Satyr Wayfinder now? This is tough. This is tough for sure. I think yes, because if they have a bolt, yes, if they have a bolt, they have to they lose anyway, or a Skred, of course. So here I'm simply going this. I think so, because if we go Boshuga next turn we have 2 mana available, but we're going to Dredge. But we have the Scrapwork, which can make us. This is tough. This is pretty tough. We want to go long in this game. I mean, I don't think we won't, but I prefer this, honestly. I'm going to Dredge, so anything I think will be on the graveyard, but I don't want to play this Boshuga, honestly. Only exile, okay. This is going in a graveyard for sure. Let's see how they react to our game plan, to our aggro game plan. Trap and Charm. Wow, this is such bad for us. This is such bad. What did we have? We had a Lotlet, 3. Okay, we didn't have anything. Okay, 2 Stink with Imp. Well, this is not so bad at all, honestly. This is not bad at all. I mean, this Trap and Charm almost didn't anything. We're going for little, they have to bolt something. Okay, it is not enough. Now it is enough. So, they're going to 1. Wow, this is a very tough game, and I think we're going to make this Malevolent Rumble. Lotlet Giant, wow. But I think here I'm going to take this guy. And now we can make this very powerful Bojug. So let's pass, yes. Here we could cycle this to get the swamp and trying to win with the... Oh, we won, wow. Try to win with the Lotlet, but I think it was... we were under counterspell. Instead, in this way, we're playing around something else. Exiling the Trap and Charm was very important, so I don't think we needed to risk that much, honestly. I didn't expect at all to make trophy with this list. I thought the last days. Of course, we've dodged the glees, but honestly, when I play online, I meet a few glees. The deck worked very well. I'm very proud of this deck, which is fun, which is strong, which is, in my opinion, a magic deck. So I don't think I want to change anything in this list. I really liked almost everything. And the lens, the malevolent is approved, definitely approved. In some spots, I suffered not to have a large number of creatures in the graveyard, but when you play this card and you can take other milling cards, you can take this cycling lens creatures. I mean, it's very powerful, so it is worth it to have it, even though it is not a creature. We've won against control. We've won against aggro. I'm very happy. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next videos.